A New York City concierge has been arrested after it was revealed she has food poisoned hundreds of guys who came to the hotel to cheat on their wives.
In today's video, there's this woman that got arrested, and she has been having women's back. She works in the hotel, and anytime a married man comes in, or anytime a man comes in with a lady, she goes and do background check and see, okay, is he married or not? And she look at the wife. Oh, he didn't come in with his wife. She's gonna poison the food. And give it to the men. Let me read this video for you all to watch, and I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video.
A New York City concierge has been arrested after it was revealed she has food poisoned hundreds of guys who came to the hotel to cheat on their wives. Whenever a guy was checking into the hotel with a woman, she would take the reservation information out of the computer and search them up on social media. And if the guy was checking into a woman who was not his wife on social media, she would then DM the wife. She would then offer the wife a list of services ranging from minor annoyances to a room with bed bugs to a food poisoning of their room service. This was a very profitable side hustle for her, and when people would pay for the food poisoning, she felt like she was doing a good service because they would get food poisoning from dinner, and then they're in there just making a mud pie, and then no one's getting busy with that kind of action going on. She got caught because one of the wives decided to go full nuclear and come down to the hotel herself and handle this. She gave the concierge $20,000 and said, "Give me a hotel uniform or I'm gonna blow your cover." So she got dressed up in a hotel uniform and said, "I'm delivering their room service tonight." She put on the uniform and a wig, kind of disguised herself, and then she put her head down and she started wheeling in their food service. Her husband was in the restroom, so she's having the side piece signed for the meal, and she goes, "You know he's married, right?" And she was like, "How did you know that?" But yeah, his wife's an absolute bitch. And then the wife proceeded to beat the ever-loving crap out of the side piece. Husband came out to a full melee between both of his women, and the police were called.
Hey, beautiful people. How you doing today? Chica Mara David. I thank you all so much for tuning in another interesting video. How is this illegal? How is this supposed to be illegal? And let me tell you something. Some women will cast you. It's women that even do some women, because why would they tell your husband is cheating on you and you were like, I'm going to come and deal with him myself, and you came and beat the side chick? What is your business with the side piece? Why are you beating the side piece? What is your business with side piece? So that was why you left your house, you dressed up and left your house to beat side piece, and now you put another woman in danger. Innocent woman helping a fellow women, a girl's girl. She got women's back. Now you've casted. So women they will disgrace you. Let me share this reaction for you all to watch today, and let me know your thoughts about this video. Do you think this should be illegal? I don't know. What is your take on this video? What is your take on women that you just spoil things? Like, I don't get it. Let me read this reaction for you all to watch, and I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video.
But yeah, his wife's an absolute bitch. And then the wife proceeded to beat the ever-loving
Okay, so this young man's video is about a young lady who's been arrested for poisoning the food or giving food poisoning to several husbands who came to her hotel with mistresses to cheat on their wives. And the reason that this young woman is now arrested is because one of those wives was a complete fool. She, after paying the woman $20,000 to allow her to dress as a maid and come into her husband's hotel room to see it with her own eyes, proceeded to, as she should have, beat the ever-loving crap out of the side piece, because the side piece knew that he was married and did not care. And because the police was called, most likely by the piece of shit husband, she told that bitch squealed. And I say all of that to say this. Women, when women are out here helping you so-called happily married women, you women that choose to get married, when a single woman or when a woman that is also married or in some sort of relationship goes and takes her free time to dig into your man's business to make sure he's on the up and up. If he doesn't have a girlfriend or a wife, if he doesn't have a wife or something of that nature, then he can go do whatever he wants. She only pressed the issue when she knew that he was of someone else. He belonged to someone else. Because guess what, men? When you get married, you also belong to your wife. I don't know how y'all got that fucked up. I don't know who told y'all that we belong to you, but you don't belong to us. We belong to you, but you for the streets. We belong to you, but you belong to the community. I don't understand how y'all think that shit works. Women, we have let that shit slide for way too many centuries. But getting back to my point, women, when a woman takes her time to alert your goofy ass about what's going down with your property, don't go ruin that woman's life. Don't go telling on her. Just like the Aquafina girl. Your punk ass get caught and now you want to tell. Like the women should have got together and took that one woman down. Took her out. Like, we don't know what happened to your witness. But no, like Cardi B said, no face, no case. Get rid of the woman that's running off at the mouth. Get rid of her. Because she's a detriment to the rest of us. Like, women have got to start moving in a very strategic and quite mean, if you will, type of way when it comes to ourselves. We need to get to a point where we don't care that you are a woman. If you are against us, you are against us. Foe is foe, bitch. Foe is foe. If you run around here telling young girls that they need to go get married and have babies, you are a foe. And women need to shut your ass down. If you are running around here squealing on the people that's Aquafina and squealing on the people that's doing wrong, like cheating on their wives, especially with you side bitches that don't give a crap about whether or not that man is married, you deserve to get that butt whooped. You deserve to literally be dragged by your feet. Fuck your hair. Dragged by your feet up and down the concrete until your back is scratched like you was on the whipping post. You deserve that. 100%. I'm all for it. She should have waited until y'all came the hell outside and walked to his car and ganged on y'all asses. Had her friends and her family come from around every corner to meet you. And after saying hello, just politely get into their vehicles or politely scatter like roaches and rats, and disappear, leaving you to pick yourselves up off the street if you can pick yourselves up off the street. And no, TikTok, I don't advocate for violence. But war is war. And even though we would like to tell ourselves that we are not at war, women, I hate to tell you, you are in fact at war. You have men out here that have been willing to unalive you for centuries now if you don't conform. If you don't concur. And if you don't concede. And that's just the truth. And I know we hate to hear those things because we, for some really strange reason, it's not really because it's strange. It's not strange. We are the most godlike thing on the planet. Therefore, of course, we look at our creations with some sort of love in our heart. With some sort of deep affection and connection. Men don't have that because they don't create shit. They create buildings, which is why they want to put their name on it. They don't do much of anything except for grunt when it comes to making children. And all of the hump in their back and the sweat on their brow when they do that, that's nothing compared to what you have to do for 9 months. And then for the hours upon hours upon hours of labor. And then the years and decades of freaking service to that thing when it comes out. Like, let's be serious. about what women do and what men do. So yes, if you have that much attachment to what you put in this world, of course, when we look at mothers and fathers, and when we look at fathers and brothers and uncles and sons, of course we have some sort of attachment to them. Without us, they would not be here. We give life to them. So yes, we feel a certain kind of way when we think about and look at and interact with men. We are the God piece. However, God is a God of love as well as a God of wrath. And I think as women, we have completely forgotten about the wrath part because man has made sure of that. Man has made sure that you feel no power whatsoever. And then when a young lady like this dude is talking about in this daggone video, when a young lady like that circumvents your man to give you power, you turn into a raving banshee, caught all up in your emotions like a freaking fool. And instead of being strategic about the beatdown, you go into a freaking rampage. And then when your dumb ass get caught, you tell. You tell. And then give this girl, take her freedom away from her. And take her ability to help women. Because now that she's not there, all the men are probably going to start going to that damn hotel. Because they know ain't nobody there now. All of them going to start going to the hotel. They might even start doing something different. Like, look, we're not going to go in the hotel together. I'm going to go into the hotel and I'm going to get the room and I'm going to text you what the room number is and you can just come up to the room. Or you can go to the hotel and you can get the room and text me the number and I'll just come up to the room. But we're not going to be walking in there together. Because these girls is working together. And you side chicks, I hate y'all so much. I really do. I hate y'all so much. And I have been in situations where I was the side piece. And I had to check my daggone self. And put myself in that woman's shoes. If I was her, how would I feel? And I had to leave dude alone. That happened to me twice. Because men ain't shit. And that's just the truth. Feel bad about it. I don't care. Get mad about it. I don't care. But women, we have got to start joining forces together. And stop telling on each other when we do. Because that's how they get us. They turn us against one another. That's how the side piece was born. They turn us against one another. They have all of us cringing and crawling and scraping for scraps from them. We need to stop that shit and come together, women. I'm just saying. Squealing ass heifer. Hi-oh.
I'm not saying being a side piece is good. It doesn't even make sense. You being a side piece, you know that this guy you're with is married. You know. But then you're with him, hoping maybe he's going to marry you one day, or you're with him for something else. You might be with him, I don't know, maybe you're with him for money. I don't know, whatever you're doing, but you know that you're actually going to hurt another woman is kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Being a side piece, you guys are trying, to be honest. But then, when a wife wants to interfere, when you find out that your husband is cheating, it is not a side piece you have a business with. It is your husband. So you left your house to come and meet your husband in an hotel with another woman, and it is the woman that you beat. And now it was even the husband that actually called the police on you. And you all, listen. He's still going to apologize and she will still take him in again, and he's still going to cheat on her all over again. I've never seen any disgrace, like when I'm talking about a disgraceful video. The video that I used to cover my eyes like this. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. One of it is when a woman proposes. The second one is when the wife is beating the side chick and the husband is there. I'm like, what is your problem? What is your problem? Why can't you land that slap on that man? Give that man a dirty slap. Why are you slapping the innocent girl? Most of the time, some of the side chicks, they don't know that the man is married. Some of them are aware. Some of them know you very well. They know your routine. They know everything about you. They know what you like. They know what you don't like. They are following you on Instagram. They are following you on TikTok. They are everywhere on your social media. They know everything about you. When a side piece is already interested in the wife's business, a side piece that wants to take her place. And it's not a problem. You can take her place. There's some videos I like seeing now because of recent now, you see women when they find out that their man is in another house with another woman, what they're going to do is pack the load of the man and come and dump in there and say, you know what, you can have him. Have him to yourself. I don't want it. That was what you're supposed to do. Let her have him. No fight. What are you fighting for? Does that man look like is worth fighting for? What is he doing for you that you go ahead and left your house to fight another woman because she's in a hotel with another man, with your man, and now that woman is arrested. When I was listening to it, I was like, so there's some people that got women's back like this. So there is this. It's kind of dangerous to poison people because they can actually get on a life like that. But I think she knows better. Anyways, what is your take on this video? Let me know your thought down in the comment section. Check out Maya Davis. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.